Well, as you can probably see, it's an extremely cold day and there's a deep frost on the ground. This is just a short video I just wanted to make to thank all of those of you who kindly commented and left wise words and consolation, and it was very decent of you to do so. It was a very tough couple of weeks, and added to that I was also sick again with COVID, so it all happened at the same time, which made it a little bit tougher. But at the same time, I think Pippa had a very good life as dogs, for a dog. Many dogs don't have very good lives, and in fact, as it's Christmas, or coming up to Christmas, lots of people give people dogs as pets. They'll give people puppies, and unfortunately, as we all know, after Christmas, many of those puppies will be dumped, and they'll be dumped in huge numbers into shelters, or they'll be left with basically refuges, and if they're not collected within a relatively short space of time, many of them will be put down, so they won't have any lives at all. So it's not a good thing to give people pets like as gifts, because they're not like, they're not toys, and they're not fashion accessories. They're living creatures, and they have feelings too, even though many people don't seem to understand that. But many of you definitely do understand that, and understand what I'm talking about. So if you give a dog a life, you look after it, and you give it a very happy life, and the dog becomes part of your family. And so when you feel the loss of a creature when it dies, when you feel it, the more you feel it, the better its life has been, because you really cared for it. And I can tell you for a fact, I do know that in the reverse, it's often worse if you're the one who dies and leave a dog behind, because I know in one case for a fact that a dog literally, after its owner, I use the term owner loosely, died, the dog basically lay down on his slippers, refused food, refused drink, and basically pined away. And that's sad. So anyway, my dog had a good life, and make sure you give your dogs good lives, and thank you all for your comments and support.